I'm Dr. Samuel Cooper of North Endicott Chiropractic, and today we're going to talk about sleep. People often ask me a lot of questions about sleep. What's the best mattress? What's the best pillow? What's the best sleep position? And why am I unable to sleep? Why do I have difficulty falling asleep? Why do I have difficulty getting to sleep, staying asleep? We're not going to talk about all of those right now. I'm just going to talk about sleep positions, pillows, and mattresses. First of all, let's talk about mattresses. Mattresses are not going to be one size fits all. If we sleep on our sides, we need a softer mattress. The reason is because the mattress will jam our shoulder and our hip into our body, and this will cause tenderness in those spots, and we might feel numbness down an arm or a leg, and we might feel pain in the hip and shoulder if we sleep on a hard mattress on our side. On your back, you do need a firm mattress to support your back. So back sleepers will do better with a firmer mattress. Side sleepers will do better with a softer mattress. There are a couple of mattresses that actually support you in both side and back sleeping. This is a part of a mattress that has this layered construction as part of the mattress, and when you're on your back it supports, but when you go onto your side it collapses so that it doesn't squeeze the hips and shoulders into the body. This is from the IntelliBed. The IntelliBed is a very good mattress. It's got a few advantages to it. In addition to the fact that it supports you on your back as well as on your side, it's made of materials that are not toxic. They use natural flame retardants instead of the synthetic chemical ones that are actually more dangerous in a fire once they produce fumes. And they certainly off-gas, and many people are sensitive to these chemicals as well. There are other mattresses. By the way, the IntelliBed is probably the longest lasting mattress on the market. It is designed to last 30 years, and they warranty it for such. There are other mattresses that are available that I think also do this, such as the Purple, that are a lot cheaper than the IntelliBed. I do have more information about the IntelliBed if anyone's interested. The other thing that can help people that want to sleep on their side, if their mattress is a little firm and they don't want to immediately go out and get another one, is sleeping at an angle instead of flat on your side. So, if you're on your side and you're jamming the shoulder and the hip into the body, an alternative might be to have something wedged behind you that you can lean on, and now you're not so much on your side. You're kind of at a 45-degree angle, and this takes a lot of pressure off the shoulder especially, and the hip. When you do that, the pillow needs to be lower because now your head is closer to the mattress because you're not so much on your side. So keep that in mind. Also, if you're sleeping on your side, don't sleep on your side in the fetal position. Think about keeping your head back as you're getting ready to go to sleep. You won't have much control over it when you fall asleep, but don't start with it way forward like that. That's really bad for your neck. Some people ask, what about sleeping on your belly? Well, you know, if you have a chiropractic table to sleep on, great, but most of us don't. And since you don't have a slot for your nose, that means you're going to be turning your face to the side for 6 to 8 hours at a time. That's not good. Think about what it would feel like to hold your neck like that for 6 to 8 hours at a time. So if people absolutely cannot get used to not sleeping on their bellies, I recommend using a pillow and having your face kind of go like this so that it's turned a little bit instead of all the way. And sleeping on the side of a pillow, especially one that's wedged like this, can be helpful. By the way, when I use these at home in bed or whatever, I usually take an old pair of pants or a pajamas, sweats, and cut the leg off and make a sleeve or a pillowcase for it. For those that sleep on their back, there should be something under the neck, but nothing under the head. And nothing under the neck or head is better than something under the head, pushing the head forward. The reason is because we want to support the curve in the neck and not push the head forward and take the curve out of the neck. Now, this pillow is designed somewhat to do that, but not perfectly. When you're on your side, it's got a thick part to support the distance between head and mattress, but that may not be the perfect. And you might go for a smaller size if you're doing what I showed you with sleeping at a 45-degree angle. When you're on your back, it supports the neck and lets the head come down some, but it does push the head forward some here. And that means it's not as good as sleeping without a pillow at all. Some people have actually cut this into parts. One way to do that is to cut out where the head is, leaving the neck part to support the neck, being able to turn onto either side to support the head, and just letting the head come all the way to the mattress. Another way is to cut it into 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, and some people do this. They will use one side when they're on their either side, keep the other one in the attic for when this one wears out, and then replace it. They'll use this part when they're on their neck, on their back, and they throw this part out entirely. And then when this one wears out, they use this one that was up in the attic. The other thing to keep in mind is that if your body's not in proper alignment to begin with, I may give very different suggestions. For example, if a person's head is off to the right, I might have them, when they're on their right side, sleep with a thicker pillow to push their head to the left. And when they're on their left side, use a thinner pillow to allow it to go somewhat to the left. So there are a lot of different factors in sleep positions with pillows. No pillow is better than any pillow pushing the head forward.